In the video today, I want to offer some opinion and some analysis for a viral video that has some lessons in leadership and communication that I think a lot of people can benefit from. By now, many of you are probably aware of the video from the CEO of MillerKnoll, Ms. Andi Owen, and there's been a lot of discussion, a lot of commentary. Millions of people have watched this video. There's a lot to unpack in it. How she went from doing a 75-minute virtual town hall meeting to ending it with 80 seconds of missing the mark as a leader and a communicator. Now we're going to do a deeper dive on this video, and that's part of what we do at Eves Group Academy. It's a learning space that we created to help STEM professionals with leadership, communication, strategy, decision-making skills, and it's open to everybody. And so we'll be doing a deeper analysis of this video and the different parts of it in the very near future. Even though it's created for STEM professionals, anyone and everyone is invited to become a member. What I'd like to discuss here now is what happened after the video. And this is the apology. It was an apology that was sent via email only to internal staff, to employees. And some people are going to go, okay, she apologized. So what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that is the way that it was done. And here's a general rule of thumb. When you mess up in a communication, especially as a leader, especially in public, your apology needs to be at a level above of how you messed up. It needs to be, at the very minimum, the same medium that you did. So if it was a live video, apology should really be in a live video. Sending it in email, it's just kind of paint by numbers, apology procedure. What does it mean that the apology should be a step above? So Ms. Owen's unforced errors were committed in a video format, a live video format. The apology should have, at least in minimum, in my opinion, have been in this format, not just an email. As a leader of the leader of an organization, such as a CEO or a president, it should have been one step up, which means it should have been in a venue where she could have taken questions, where she could have discussed it, and really begun the work on repairing some of the connections and the relationships that were damaged to some degree through this performance. If she had done this, this would have been a demonstration of more mature leadership, maturity as a person. After this kind of a misstep, she has exposed herself to risk for her position. Is she up to the task of the CEO? How is she as a professional? Does she have the right temperament to lead people? And by just emailing the apology out, it's really avoidance is what it is. You don't have to talk about it. You don't have to explain about it. And an apology is just not the right place to hide. Doing an email is a way of avoiding the discussion, of saying, okay, I'm going to apologize. I can say I apologized, and everybody just forget about it. It was probably the advice of some communication staff or advisor, or maybe a crisis communications consultant. In my opinion, this was not good advice. It really missed an opportunity, because a genuine apology creates opportunity for that person to recover with grace and humility. It's an opportunity to build stronger bonds with your audience, with your employees in this case, with your shareholders, with your board, with all these different people, with your customers, instead of just doing this, I apologize by email, I'm done with it, let's move on. Instead, you have this opportunity to acknowledge what happened and also talk about how we're going to try to avoid doing stuff like this in the future. But that opportunity has been missed here. An email sent internally will not overcome the very poor performance that's in this video. And this is going to be the internet artifact from this event. When she is Googled from now on, there's no apology video, but the search results are going to show the poor performance video. This is what's going to reside forever on the internet. Whereas if an apology video or news conference was done, it would also have showed up in the search results when someone did a Google search or whatever. Yes, that one performance is on the internet, it's going to be there forever, but it also could have been countered by an apology video instead of the very basic apologize via email. And it's a missed opportunity, and it just opens up that question further of how effective a communicator and a leader is a person that makes this kind of a mistake and still doesn't really atone for it and explain it in an effective way.